Should you be buying crypto exactly here, or is this your last opportunity to get out of the market before we're going to see a major dump towards the downside? Because if you would have bought the top exactly here, yes, I can feel your pain, because we've been going sideways from the beginning of March up until now, and this has been exactly from March all the way to the current price movement, 187 days, where the price movement of Bitcoin and the overall crypto market has been going sideways. And we have been talking about manipulation exactly from this point, where I told you that we could expect some major manipulation, and I'm also going to tell you exactly why. Because yes, a lot of you came into the crypto market because they thought this is a get rich quick scheme, but guys, if you expected that you're going to invest and that the price movement is only going to go up, you're absolutely wrong, because it all depends on your mindset, and especially what I've been telling you before, guys, it is not about timing the market, it is about time in the market, and this is going to be extremely important. So if you want to be profitable during this crypto market, and if you want to find out if you should be buying, selling or holding, you should watch the video until the end. And yes guys, I can feel this pain, because ultimately we've been going sideways, and yes, my views have been going down, so this means that all the retail investors are going to get pushed out of the market, or have been pushed out of the market, because yes, I told you over here that the maximum pain is not going to be a major dump, it is going to be a boring, long, sideways consolidation, and this is exactly what we are seeing. But guys, I'm going to show you why this is going to be the most important level. And yes, this was the bear market bottom in the year 2023, where we saw this major breakout for Bitcoin. So if you didn't have the conviction to buy Bitcoin exactly at the bottom, you won't have the conviction to buy Bitcoin here, because we are seeing this slow sideways grind and also this major pain in the market. But guys, this was a major pain level, because we had this major bear market all the way to the bottom, and yes, this would have been a great entry. And if you're all the way up here asking yourself, should you invest in crypto exactly here, you're maybe saying that all of these people are lucky that they bought exactly the bottom. No, it is all about conviction, because ultimately if you bought exactly here, you would have also felt some major pain after we saw this major dump in the markets all the way to the lowest point, and a lot of people were calling for even lower numbers. So if you would have just dollar cost averaged exactly here, knowing the right time horizon, you would be absolutely profitable. And this is exactly what we could also see at this major consolidation, at this maximum pain level. And yes guys, by the way, this was also from the beginning of March up until October, where we saw this major breakout towards the upside. Yes guys, if you would have bought anywhere within this consolidation, you would have had some major profits. And all the way up here, if you didn't buy these lows, you would have wished that you bought all the way down here. And this is also exactly what we could expect. If you're not going to buy all the way up here, guys, the price movement is going to go without you, and you're not going to time the market. Because let's go back on the daily chart. Because yes, if you don't have the conviction to buy exactly here, because you think the price movement is going to dump even lower, if you're going to see the price movement dump 5%, maybe even 16%, or even 20% towards the downside, guys, you won't have the conviction to buy all the way down here. If you're seeing the price movement dump, and a lot of people are even calling for lower numbers, you're not going to buy exactly here. Why? Because you didn't buy exactly here at this major consolidation. Because yes, if the price movement dumps all the way down here, you're not going to buy at the bottom, and then the price turns around and is all the way up here, and then you're going to think, yes, this is going to form an even lower high, and that we could expect that the price movement is going to go even lower. But if the price continues to go up, you're going to enter the crypto market maybe here in the best case scenario, which is already up from the level that you actually wanted to buy and didn't buy exactly here because you didn't have the conviction. A lot of people are going to enter the crypto market all the way up here above the previous all-time high. Because remember, Bitcoin is no company. It doesn't have any marketing. The only marketing Bitcoin has and the overall crypto market is the price movement. And if the price movement is going to break the previous all-time high, a lot of people are going to enter the crypto market that were extremely fearful to enter the market exactly here. So that's why you have to be smarter than 99% of the market, because this is just a major manipulation. And yes, maybe you bought exactly the top, exactly here, and we are seeing the slow grind and even this dump towards the downside, and this major fear that Bitcoin could dump all the way back down to the 30,000 US dollar level. What is going to happen if you're going to try to time the market? Yes, you're going to sell exactly here. And are you going to re-enter after this fast correction all the way back up? Yes, most probably. And then you have realized a loss of round about 24% if you bought the top and sold the highs because you thought that you can outpace the market. But guys, remember, you're competing against major institutions that are manipulating the price movement, and then you made a loss of 24% and re-entered exactly here because once again the price movement was the major marketing that dragged in a lot of people, and ultimately we're seeing this fast correction. And yes, you're once again going to try to outpace the market and sell exactly here. So now you have made a loss of 24%, re-entered exactly here, and now you're going to sell exactly at this fearful moment. You once again made 28% loss. So around about 60% you lost exactly here. So you're not going to buy if the price movement is going to turn around, because ultimately guys, you've lost 60% of your investment. So when are you going to re-enter the market? Yes, all the way up here if Bitcoin is going to break the 80,000 US dollar level, because this is when 99% of all the retail investors are going to invest. Yes, they're selling at the lows and buying at the highs, but actually you should be buying at the lows and sell at the highs, because ultimately guys, we can predict the overall market, and this has been a major manipulation. And yes, if you would have just bought these fearful moments, you would have been in a major great opportunity. But guys, if you bought the highs, hold on, because hodling is the only thing that is going to make you successful, because you can't time the market. It all depends about timing. And yes guys, we're going to look at the cycles of Bitcoin, but first of all we're going to find out why are we seeing this major manipulation in the market. Because yes, let's go over to this article. Breaking: a whale just purchased 1000 Bitcoin worth 57.3 million on Binance. Over the last 4 days, this whale has accumulated 2000 Bitcoin, now holding a total of 8,559 Bitcoin worth 490 million. So let's go on the daily chart. And yes, if you want to buy this amount of Bitcoin, 8,000 Bitcoin, what do you need? Yes, you need sellers, because you can't buy anything if everybody is buying Bitcoin and the price movement is going up, and you're going to buy 8,000 Bitcoin on Binance. The price movement is just going to explode. So what do you need? Yes, you need sellers to accumulate Bitcoin at these low levels where a lot of retail investors and weak hands are going to sell to all these major institutions and all these whales, because you need this selling liquidity to buy these amounts of Bitcoin. 8,000 Bitcoin, you can't just buy them at an upwards trend. You need to have selling pressure, people selling their Bitcoin or crypto overall, so that you can accumulate in these major volumes. And talking about major volume, let's go over to the next article, because I posted over on X, it has never been about timing the market, it is about time in the market. And we can see that BlackRock now already holds 353,000 Bitcoin. And yes guys, they are in for the long run, and exactly what I told you on the daily chart, they need all of this selling pressure, weak hands selling into the markets to accumulate these amounts of Bitcoin. So guys, please think out of the box, because actually it is extremely simple. Buy low, sell high. So why aren't you buying if we're seeing this major consolidation which is giving you over and over and over the opportunity to enter in these levels? Because remember, it is not about timing, it is about time in the market. And if you don't have the convictions to buy at these major fearful moments, guys, you don't deserve the price movement that we could expect after this breakout. Because remember what I told you, this is going to catch a lot of people off guard. And believe me guys, if you're not going to buy exactly now within this zone, you won't have the conviction to buy Bitcoin if you see it dump 10, 20 or even 30%. Because yes, if you're going to invest exactly now, I can most certainly guarantee that in the next month or even in the next 2 months, you're going to expect a high volatility. And yes, your investment might go down 30 or even 40% if you're going to invest in altcoins which are going to outperform Bitcoin in the long run. But ultimately guys, we all know for what we are here and what we could expect, and that this is your last second best opportunity to enter the crypto market. Because if we're going to look at the previous cycles, we always saw the halvening, a consolidation lasting around about 153 days, and this green line represents this parabolic run all the way to all-time high, bear market bottom, usually the best opportunity to invest if we're seeing this downwards trend and this long downwards trend. And yes, once again we saw this bullish move towards a halvening and a consolidation phase after the Bitcoin halvening that lasted once again 153 days after we saw this parabolic run. And yes guys, at the moment we're seeing this major consolidation phase after the Bitcoin halvening. And yes, if we're going to look at the time period, we are exactly with this monthly candle on the 153 days. So yes, we are on the brink of seeing this major parabolic run towards the upside. Yes, we could expect some short-term volatility in your portfolio if you're going to invest exactly now. Yes, it is going to differ, and maybe you're going to even have a loss for a short amount of time. But ultimately guys, if your timing is right and you're going to invest exactly here and not when 99% of all of the retail investors are going to enter the crypto market if Bitcoin breaks the all-time high or even the 80,000 US dollars, this is where all the people are going to enter the crypto market. So guys, be smart, because yes, the September in the bull market, the final chance to buy before liftoff. Q4 has always been powerful, and yes, in 2020 we saw this major breakout and this parabolic move after the 1st of September. Yes, we had some short-term volatility exactly here, but ultimately guys, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. And talking about history, let's go over to the Bitcoin performance on monthly returns. Then we can see September has normally been a quite bearish month. But guys, if the most amount of people and the overall market is going to anticipate a bearish month, the market is going to trick all of these people. Because remember, it is all about manipulation and all these accumulation phases, and a lot of people will be catched off guard if we're going to see this major breakout and that September is going to be bullish. Because remember, in 2023 we saw this bullish month. Yes, Bitcoin went up 4%, but let's go over on the weekly chart. This was exactly here. The previous September was exactly the bottom before this major parabolic breakout towards the upside. And yes guys, in hindsight, this would have been a great entry point at this fearful moment. And exactly here, we are at this same scenario. We are at this major fearful moment where everybody expects lower numbers. But ultimately guys, even if you're going to buy here, we all know what is going to happen to Bitcoin, because over on the halvening cycles for Bitcoin in the year 2012, August was exactly here. This last accumulation phase before this parabolic move. August 2016, exactly here, consolidation before this parabolic move towards the upside. 2020, August, the last accumulation before this parabolic move towards the upside. In August 2024, you decide, are you going to accumulate or are you going to buy the tippy top, where Bitcoin is going to reach astronomical prices of 150, which is going to be my end of the bull market prediction, because ultimately all these major whales are accumulating Bitcoin or altcoins at these low levels. Yes guys, if you bought the top for injective exactly here, you would have been in some major pain all the way from the tippy top all the way to the bottom. You would be down 74%. But guys, if you would have bought at the bear market bottom at this first major pump and you would have bought exactly the top, you would have also been in some major pain of 58%, nearly 60%. But if you had the conviction to buy and hold exactly here, what you should be doing also all the way up here, guys, you would have been in some major profits. And let's look at the percentages that you would have made if you bought the top of this major consolidation at the bottom. You would have been up all the way to the swing high, 1,759%. And if you bought this fearful moment, this dump all the way down here, or dollar cost average even more exactly here, you would have been up 4,100%. So ultimately guys, if you don't have the conviction to buy exactly here, you don't deserve the price movement that we could expect. Because yes, We might go down another 20%, 10%, but guys, this could also be the exact bottom. So don't look at the price and try to time the market. Guys, it is about time in the market. And now's the last opportunity to get Bitcoin or any of the cryptocurrencies that we've been talking about on this channel at these low levels. Yes, we could expect a short volatility, but if you don't have the conviction to buy here, you don't have the conviction to buy here. After you see Bitcoin dump all the way to these levels, you're going to enter higher or even all the way up here, because ultimately guys, a lot of people have asked me they want to invest in crypto exactly at the top. Why? Because we saw this major marketing from the price movement, Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high. So a lot of people were extremely interested to buy exactly here. And then I asked them exactly at this major dump if they want to invest in crypto, and they said, no, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to buy after this major dump. It is going to go even lower. Yes, guys, these people didn't buy all the way down here. And yes, they would have felt the pain if they would have invested exactly here. But with the right time horizon, guys, you're going to do absolutely good, because these people that were interested up here, that didn't buy down here, they're going to enter the crypto market all the way up here, and they're going to push your bags if you're going to buy exactly now. Because ultimately guys, now's the time to invest into cryptocurrencies before this major parabolic run. And don't make the mistake and buy the highs and sell the lows, buy the lows and sell the highs. And ultimately guys, if you want to find out more about cryptocurrencies, make sure to subscribe, smash up the like button and leave a comment, because yes, I've been here exactly from the bottom. I've been here at each and every moment within this run towards the upside, at all these major fearful moments. So guys, yes, I would really appreciate if you would support my channel and let's make some major profits, because ultimately guys, we are close to the bottom and we could expect this major parabolic run. So it's really important guys, it's not about timing the market, it is about time in the market. And most importantly guys, be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.